Let's play video games and no longer think about Doctor Strange and the choices that I've made. All right. I'm not going to take a long intro period here. I got to get going because this is going to be like 7 hours. So here we go. All right. Yesterday, I guessed accurately who was going to die, and I guessed accurately how. I didn't guess the correct location because I truly thought it was going to be at the pool, but we lost our friend Ryoma. He got eaten by piranhas while doing some magic trick, and now we have to investigate. All right, hey Shuichi, you got a sec? What's wrong?
I mean,
before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
right.
You're my sidekick from now on. The little tennis player guy.
Huh?
Your sidekick.
You know,
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. That's a good quality to have for an investigation.
listen up.
The only stage fit for Kaito Momoda, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you, pave the path for my success.
But
I don't know what to do as a sidekick. What do you mean you don't know what to do as a sidekick? You were a sidekick for the first chapter.
Don't worry about it.
I'll make all the tough calls, you just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean,
So,
leave it to me.
since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Got it.
Let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file. Oh, he like really is in charge.
okay.
Kaito making me his sidekick like this. Could it be... I'm scared. I try not to be, but I'm scared. Yeah, we lost our hat yesterday. I can't stop thinking about the pain and the sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me?
Hey,
What's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you missed yesterday's stream and you didn't catch up watching the VOD, all you need to know is that the guy in the scarf is a tool, and we had to watch the magic girl do magic, and that's how he died. Not him, the tennis player died. Right, at Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. I think that Shuichi is just a very nice guy. All right, this is the guy who died, by the way. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. So I can't wait to find out. Yeah, rip to Chris Turglifera. I can't wait to find out. So it says the cause of death was drowning, which implies that he was dead before they ate him. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. That truly is a quote I said. We can't all be huge Morbius fans who also love Gundam Tanaka. Okay, there's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
Right. The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? The victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. His body was discovered in library. It does say 9:10 p.m. The victim, so this is the thing from last time.
But
The Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death. So like technically he could have been drowned in the toilet and then his dead body thrown into the water.
what?
Did Monokuma mess up?
no.
This was intentional. Monokuma told us he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But-
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah,
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
well done.
There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. Yep, death by Swirly. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. Right, it says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be unable to unravel the case from there, right? Okay, cool. We've already kind of figured some of that out. Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new psychic is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, let's look at the body. I guess we gotta click on this to get close to it. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. Hey, 626.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Okay, cool. I'm trying. Right. There isn't much of anything left in the tank. Why did I kill him? He was threatening my short king status by being another short king. Also, I want to point out right now, if you look at the top of the screen, the maid lady is just up top there. It's really disturbing. All right, let's look at the dead body. Well, the skeleton, I guess. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it. I'm certain of it. We definitely saw this. Right, so he's already dead here. We saw him become nothing but bones, right? Hey, Alvin. I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it. No, he changed his mind. Well, he wasn't trying to die. He said as much. I don't think he changed his mind, but he was jealous of us who wanted to live. What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So he could have the same feelings we do so that he could have the reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Yeah, don't threaten my short king status. All right, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? I mean, it can, but also shut up, Kaido. Thanks. That idiot. He didn't, like, kill himself. Stop. Bro, Kaido's on my fucking nerves already. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate? Who knows?
Remember.
The motive video. Oh yeah, we should find out whose video Ryoma had. Also, Gremlins, that emote is absolutely a nightmare. I really appreciate it. You think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point in thinking about that now. Kaido is Thor Ragnarok. It's definitely getting on my nerves the same amount, so yep. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked and there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where did they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? How could you have seen everything in the warehouse? All right, if they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have had handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Didn't he have, like, something shackled to his ankle? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. That literally doesn't make any sense, buddy. Like, that's fine, though. What about these guys? It's a bucket full of piranhas. Ganta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them in here. I can't believe Ganta would do that with his bare hands. Are they dead or what? When I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Oh, that's true. I was just thinking, couldn't they eat them? But wait, is it cannibalism if you eat something that ate a person? It's not. But also they ate him and then immediately died. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Shuichi is correct. Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. Shut up.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom. Oh my god, stop.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise.
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas. Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But...
Compared to yesterday, the piranhas seemed super crammed into that tank. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
Oh, the water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
Anyway, it was super, 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 super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super, 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 super crammed. We get it. More piranhas than yesterday. Okay. Crammed piranhas. All right, what else is in here? The glass? The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Okay, curtain. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain? It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for? It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Oh, so that's what it is. Then is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Okay. Jesus.
Beep. What did 0 do? 0. Emptiness is loneliness, and loneliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness, and nerves is empty, just like me.
Thank you for the Smashing Pumpkins lyrics. Firefly. Wait, what happened? Why is Honk Pepper like not here today? Honk Pepper's just not here. You guys just have to talk to Stream Elements today, and I don't know why. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't.
Huh?
What is this? It's the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten. I see. Anyway, thank you again, Firefly, for the 420. Hopefully your day is going well. We are figuring out what the heck is going on. Can I back up now? Okay, there's still more stuff. I like that it will tell me that. Oh, this, what is this? How do I, like, oh, so there's the glass and the glass panel. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Oh, so is the implication maybe that he was already in here and he was just hidden because of the pane of glass? Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Great. All right, there's the glass, or this thing. Okay, the stage. That's what they call it. All right, piranha tank. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Oh. Okay, so I think that Ryoma was in the water. Like, he was already in the piranha tank. I don't know what that pane of glass is about yet. But I'm pretty sure he was already dead in the water tank before they let the piranhas out. Do you think Monokuma and John Saw would be friends? What was I playing? Oh, when I was playing Resident Evil 7, I was thinking about how Lucas is bad because, okay, so Monokuma wants the kids to kill each other and kind of wants them to get away with it. John Saw wants people to do things, and if they go through them and make it through, he won't let them die. Same with Monokuma. So Monokuma will let you live if you do the thing right. But Lucas is just, in Resident Evil 7, is like, die anyway. Even if you get it right, die anyway. And that's why Lucas is not as cool as Monokuma. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, I can see the ceiling straight through it. Only the front side is glass, the other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass. That tank was from Himiko's research lab. You helped carry supplies for the show, right? Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there. It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. It's Karumi, hi.
It seems as if...
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank, and then raised it again. I never knew lightning battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that. Oh, lighting battens. I don't know if I said lightning, but since it was built to lift heavy objects, it's probably quite sturdy. Okay. What else we got? Ladder. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Sure. Okay. Timer. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Okay, and then this curtain up here. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Ah,
it's too high up to reach, huh? It is pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank, so you could have dropped a body into the piranha tank from there. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Okay. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
hey, so
Shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder? Kaito, I have bad news for you. Bad news.
Thank you.
I suppose so, thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain,
To be fair, I don't even know what a baton is now either, so... Yes, Kaito thinks he's the protagonist. And while his looks might make that possible, his hair does not.
the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
Is that the pool? So I was kind of... Wait. Was I right? Well, I said that someone was going to die in the pool, and I also said it was going to be magic. But I thought because the dead body was found in here that they didn't die in the pool, but they could have died in the pool still. Like, I could have been 3 out of 3 for this one. The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
What's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
Sis, am I right?
Pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Yeah, his hair is horrible. The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Okay. Okay, we climb down.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? I'll put the ladder back. That would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? Again, sir, I have bad news for you. He complained, but he's still put the ladder back for me. It's some serious something about Mary shit. I didn't even think about that, but yes, I agree. We all done here? Then let's go. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, goodbye. Oh, things to investigate here? Really? Well, we already looked at that stuff. We already looked at... Can we look at this again?
Hey!
I know we just saw it, but the window was open, right? Yeah, and the pool's on the other side, isn't it? Let's go check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the gym from there. In addition to that, the window frame had abrasions, right? We already got that. Okay, so do I need to, like, talk to people? My magic was supposed to make everyone smile. Don't worry, everyone is smiling. Are you just happy because a degenerate male died? If it's all right, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick, it was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
I'll protect you.
Your time is up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
This guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna move my microphone back so I can lean back in my chair. I don't know why I was leaning so like far forward, but I don't need to do that. What do you think, Smoogie?
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
What if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show? The Prestige?
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Okay, there's still things to investigate here. What have I not looked at? I feel like I've looked at everything. The light panel? We already looked at the light panel. Yep. Raise and lowers the baton. Do I just need to talk to these jerks?
Hey,
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
all right.
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Okay, we already looked at this. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, do you have something to say, buddy?
All right.
My first command to my new psychic is investigate everywhere and find clues. Sure. So, what am I missing? We've already looked near the water tank. We've looked at all of those things. I mean, I guess I can just talk to more people. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? That's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage. Okay, cool.
Angie.
I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Almost done with finals? Nice, good job. I'm glad. If you only have one more week left, that feels like it's probably most of the way over, which is good. Right, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Do you know anything about Himiko's trick, how it worked?
Nope.
I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank in the stairs from Himiko's research lab,
Yeah.
me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
I asked Karumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, Atua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show is a success. This sounds like, oh my God, y'all. I finally wrote my mother-in-law an email about how the reason why I haven't tried to talk to her in the last 2 years. And she has not responded to me yet. And I told Danny if she calls him today and starts trying to make him feel bad or talk to him, he's not allowed to talk to her unless I'm available, because I know she's gonna like take whatever I said as like a personal attack and then harass him. So now I feel so bad. Okay, it's because of all of us. Oh, you thrifted a long red. Oh my God, I love a long skirt. Long skirts are so comfortable to just hang out in. Okay, was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Yes.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? Okay. About the piranha tank and the timer, those are from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
According to the piranha's tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. That means most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
Right when we finished the prep work and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us, right? So we couldn't do anything.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
So Ryoma could have been dead for like a long time. Like we don't even know. Whenever the last time we saw him was during the day. Okay, you can't enter the gym at nighttime. So we decided to come to the gym. So he could have been dead and put his body, and his body have been there overnight. We decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcements.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. So he had to have been in there overnight because Angie and Himiko were in the gym. Okay, no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atsua's sight, not even the culprit. Atsua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy. That is correct, she sure is. Okay, can I leave now? No. Okay. I feel like I've investigated everything. I guess I gotta talk to literally everybody.
how can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
happened?
What's wrong, Gonta? When piranhas attack Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could help Ryoma, but Gonta got scared, too scared to do anything.
Gonta,
Sorry.
idiot.
Oh, no, Gonta, look at him.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. What? Shut up. Even if you had jumped in, they would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
From what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the file yet?
Gonta not smart.
Gonta not smart enough to be help? That's not true, Gonta.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta, you're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all. Information only Gonta knows. Sorry if you hear like slamming in the background. My upstairs neighbors are jumping up and down right above my head again.
Remember,
During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kind of surprised. I know, poor Gonta. You can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh? Okay, so again, this is just more proof that I should be figuring out right now. Like, I don't think that I'm a genius because I'm figuring out that Ryoma was in the piranha tank. Like, I feel like they're really making that obvious. So you should realize that as soon as possible, right? When the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? That's right. So when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh.
Gonta to know. Oh, but the one problem with that is why would the piranhas not eat? Okay, here's a problem. Why would the piranhas not eat Ryoma's body if it was in the tank with them? That's one weird. I mean, I guess that could be like some Danganronpa bullshit logic, maybe. I don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that, sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better. A man shouldn't apologize. Shut up. You right.
You know,
This is the problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko escaping was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get in the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? Okay, that mystery will be an important point of the case, right? Can I leave now? Okay, who else the heck do I have to talk to? You? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
That's
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Okay, I guess I didn't talk to every single person.
Degenerate male.
Okay, we kind of already said this. How do we understand the trial? Okay, who else have I not talked to? Miyu?
Hey.
Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. No one who eats breakfast could be a bad person. That's true. This morning, after we talked about breakfast food so much yesterday at the beginning of the stream, I went this morning to a nearby place and had cinnamon rolls, poached eggs, and toast. And let me tell you what. Oh, and so much coffee. It was so good. I did say yesterday poached eggs. If I go out to eat, I'm always going to get a poached egg because I'm not going to make them at home. And I like a poached egg. Okay, how did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why you?
If you look in Discord in my general channel, I posted a photo of the cinnamon rolls and they're like, oh, they're so good. They're the best. Okay. Chop, chop, you slimy shit. I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyu, Samugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. Yeah, like I've never made poached eggs. It's too much for me. I make them when I make eggs by myself. I make either over easy or I make scrambled. Hey, Flemwad, send off your Google Home. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got to protect these eggs. Yeah, that is the cinnamon roll Aussie. I ate one of them and the other one's in the fridge. Max also had them and so did Danny. So we have 4 cinnamon rolls in the fridge still. It's excellent. Okay. Kokichi left the room at 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before
If I
that.
remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11, everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Karumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. Oh my god, it reminds me of... So I watched this season of The Circle, and the beginning of the season, there was a girl on the show who was pretending to be her dad. So The Circle is a TV show where no one gets to see anybody's face, and you use like social media essentially to just through text in order to catfish people sometimes. She was trying to catfish as her dad, and someone said something about what would your memoir be called, and she literally said, I don't know what a memoir is. And I immediately was like, how could you pretend to be a 45 or 50-year-old man who doesn't know what a memoir is? I understand also as a 20-year-old, how do you not know what a memoir is? She wasn't like ESL, she wasn't like foreign in such a way where she wouldn't know that word. It was so perplexing to me. You can't Google it because you don't have access to the internet. But also, how do you not know what a memoir is? Regardless, right? What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
How were you able to get away from Gonta? I had to use my secret woman weapon. Oh yeah, she showed her tibbies. She like truly went boing, and he said, and he left.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon.
Wait.
What's a secret woman weapon? Girl. She trying to laugh it off? Yes.
Come on, man.
Shuichi, just let her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Okay, insect meet and greet. How is that still not everything? I've talked to everyone. Oh, except for you? I haven't talked to her.
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Karumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
All right. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains, so I do not know the details of her trick.
Wow.
I see. Okay. So maybe that's not the correct thing to do still. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy. I didn't talk to Kyo yet.
However.
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, you must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? We're gonna follow him, yeah. We followed him, okay. Ooh. This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate is about 65 feet in length. Kyo, how do you know that? Hey, Rach.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it.
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. Of course they did. Of course they did. I find that deeply disturbing. No, it's correct. I will have to focus on this investigation. This dude is slanging. He's slanging. All right. What is it? We're going to pretend that he's 18. Thank you. I forgot that they're teenagers for a moment. They're all 18. Okay. What is this rope? Could this be related to the case? All right, there's water too. We're gonna pretend it's like DR2 and everyone's actually like 25. All right, there's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the
Could
staircase?
it be?
There looks like there's hinges. Okay, there might be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Okay. It's an 80s movie and everyone's in their damn 30s. Yes, correct. I'll accept that. I take it. What do you have to say, baby?
Listen.
Since the show was... Okay, perhaps there are clues here. Oh, you have nothing else to say. Okay, let's look at the stairs. The stairs seem to have a hinge on the side. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Okay, what else is here? The tank? There's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size it's a normal tank. All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
If we figured it out easy, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe... Kenny, look at him. Have you seen this guy yet? Oh my god, look at him. All right, I believe if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they use the same routes. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. That's not true though. I don't necessarily think it's true. The guy on the left, look at him. Look at my man. Heathens, where? I investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Wait, so
How long are you going to investigate here? We still got to find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito.
Calm down, Kaito. All right, please let me leave now. Okay, great. Our investigation's over now. Who's the culprit? I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
come on, man.
You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we got to investigate? Okay, the pool next to the gym, right? So that needs to be looked
That's
at.
true.
I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the lab. Okay, I've deduced the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be a clue. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to do. Yep, okay.
You're right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean I'm right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? No, there's not. So we need to leave. We need to go to the pool. Can I just go outside? Pool time. All right, we got to investigate the window. This building is a school building. That must mean that that window goes somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off, but that one looks normal. I think it might be the window on the other side. I think it's actually this window. Yeah, here we go. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. It's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder. Well, there you have a long rope.
Okay.
The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here.
Okay.
Unless they like literally threw him. Like Gonta could throw that guy. Oh, there's stuff in the pool. There's the rope. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. No! Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Who cares about losing weight?
Stupid.
We're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself. Please don't.
We all get along.
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid?
So long.
Oh, thank God they're gone. Is this series still about people trapped in a school and dying at this point? Yes. So each game starts over with another 16 kids that are trapped in a school, right? So, well, the second one, they're trapped on an island, but whatever. All right, is one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Mono Cubs. It doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That's intriguing. All right, we gotta look at this rope and fabric. What? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, nothing to be worried about.
You know.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. But perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Okay, fabric. I need to look at this rope, though, right? No? All right. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. Right, this is what he said last time. There's something floating in it. It's okay. Right, we already looked at that. What if I try and leave? Okay, there's still stuff to investigate. The inner tube, the fabric, and the pool, we've already looked at. It's a large diving board. Nothing about it has changed. Okay. It's fine. What else is going on? This door to the storage room. The pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside. Okay, great. Is that an electric air pump? You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. Okay, nothing else worth inspecting. Okay, now what? I really don't like this there's more stuff to investigate thing because I don't know what we're trying to investigate or where it is. I feel like we've looked at everything. Maybe I just have to talk to him.
You know.
We can't stay here forever. Let's go investigate other spots. We don't have time. You're right. Why did he say we don't have time? I like looked. I liked it better in the second game where you would like press a button and it would press a button and it would just show you the places, you know? I think I already got all the coins that were in here. Oh, pool. That's not gonna let me do anything. Okay. We already looked at the pool. Okay, we looked at the diving board. We looked at this window. It doesn't seem to have anything else. Maybe the rules again? Okay, there's the pool information. Not you again. No jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime, right? We already saw this. Oh, it's slightly different though. Okay, jumping in itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you. But the pool is off limits at nighttime. No swimming at nighttime. Okay, that would be a violation. Yep, a campus-wide siren will blare. Then that person will be ripped apart by the excisal. So we know that no one was swimming after dark or after midnight?
What?
You'd go that far? So far, the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Right. Oh my god. Wait, she told her mom to... Oh my god. So... the things that people say sometimes. All right. No swimming at nighttime. That might just play into this case. Okay. Okay. That has to be the last thing. All right. Does this pool have anything to do with this case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here. That inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but it's related to this case. Okay. If that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
So
Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube. Okay, but just go in the water.
Remember.
You couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know.
Then why not just jump in and fish it out, right?
Oh.
They couldn't get in the water. Oh, if it was too late at night?
You know.
Okay, let's go check the other places.
You're right.
Okay, so the next thing that they wanted to do was go to his room and check his motive video. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Where was his room? There it is.
So
This is Ryoma's room, so where's his video? I don't see it out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaito opened the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
Okay, so we can't find it. That's all right. That's a clue in itself. What do you mean?
Hey.
If we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true. Well, I mean, the Mono Cubs could have just also not given them back. I don't think they did. The video's not in the room, which means it's just like we thought that video was the motive.
Okay.
That's the best explanation I can think of. That doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. He doesn't know that I've seen his video.
Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. You don't know that I've seen your video. By the way, I was thinking,
I mean,
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
nah.
They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
If we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watched them together.
Got it.
We should have gathered together and watched all the videos, share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it would be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Nah.
If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us. That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal. I still don't hate... No, I'm starting to hate him more than I hated Nagito, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Okay. That's it for that room. Where else did they say they wanted to go? I bet if I just look at the map. All right, we've got... Oh, the lab. The ultimate tennis player lab. That's the childcare. Hey, girl.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Um.
You said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help. You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
Got it.
Shuichi's my sidekick now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
Well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
You know.
More importantly, why have you been here this whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
It's been bothering me. It's bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey.
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that all right?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because
All our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
hey,
Then can I ask you this? What the heck is in that room, sir? Right, did you see Ganta? Ganta was searching the grounds last night trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Ganta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. Oh. Oh, hi. Ganta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. You are?
That's right.
Her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
If you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know. He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. There is. Okay. Tennis lab time. There's a lot of stuff she said. Okay. Yeah, she's like, I was just hanging out here the whole time. That's a little suspicious, but that's fine. Okay, if I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Let's figure out the handcuffs. Yeah, she's very serious. She doesn't chuckle. She doesn't do anything. I don't know why she's like this. I feel like she's lying about what her ultimate is, but that's okay. He said we should take care of that problem first. What, this thing? What's the problem? These guys? Oh, it is. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the ultimate tennis pros and more like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yes. Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Yep. All right. Handcuffs. One is missing. There they are, the handcuffs. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. They look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
remember,
One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Okay. What about this open door? No. What about the sink? There's some scratches on the sink. There's a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't a swirly. He drowned in the sink? What's this? Scratches on the stone like something was scraped against it. So someone handcuffed him and drowned him in the sink?
so
His handcuffs made them. They're not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Okay. All right, so that's way more information now. Anything else? Oh, the window, too. Yeah, Kenny. When 30 Seconds to Mars got big, a cult definitely formed around 30 Seconds to Mars itself. All right, this window has no vines or barbed wire bars blocking it. Could it be? Oh, it's the other window. There was one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm going to open it and check. I definitely have seen 30 Seconds to Mars live, and he's a very good performer. Stop. Everyone needs to stop saying I like Morbius. Everyone needs to stop saying I like that movie. I said it wasn't bad. I wasn't like, I don't think it's good. All right, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Morbius. No.
Third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of movies in 2022. I don't know what movie it was better than Morbius that I've watched this year. Give me a second to think. Okay, we've already seen this. I don't feel like reading this because we just saw it like a minute ago.
But you know,
Why did he say no one alive?
Is that all right?
He was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules, right? All the Resident Evil movies. The one with Wesker where they're fighting was better than Morbius, just because at least that scene was really good, right? Which means it's possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime, right? So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. So I thought he might have died in the pool, but if he died here, and then they took him on a really long rope and went and dragged him across in the air, and with an inner tube, and then there was ripped clothing. I'm not quite sure. All right, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no points. What's this? Huh? Okay.
Hey, so
Scratches on the window frame too. So there's scrapings and scratching against everything. One's scrapings on the window frame, scrapings on the sink, and scrapings on the handcuffs. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. That's true. I would like to see the Bob's Burgers movie, but I just don't like, I don't like or care about any media where nothing is at risk. And something like Bob's Burgers or like, any movie, most movies, actually I lied. I did see a movie that was better than Morbius. I watched two movies. One was They Come at Night or whatever. That was a good movie. And so was the other movie that guy made named Krisha. Both of those movies were good. So I lied. There are worse movies I've watched that are good. And we rewatched UHF and Romeo and Juliet this year, and both of those were good. Yeah, I'm sure Bob's Burger is fun, for sure. Hot Dr. Pepper with lemon. What is happening in chat now? Okay, the window frame is sturdy. The gym has a whole lot of weight. Okay.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Shut up. I found a pretty important clue too, but I'm not gonna say that. Marked window frame has been updated in the truth bullet section. Okay. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey,
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
all right.
Then on to the next place. There's no point in staying here. Right. So there was one more place that the game wanted us to go. I always press that button first. Where was the last place that wanted us to go? Yeah, the magician's lab. And I cannot just teleport there, so okay. This is what happened when you put Ivysaur in pass instead of hard pass. Oh yeah, you did say you wanted to bang the piranha plants. I think that's what happened.
Hey, so
Where should we go?
whoa,
As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
hold up.
Something caught on my leg. Why is your face like that?
That's
It's a cable. Is this for the tennis net? Whoever left this should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? That's why the room felt odd. I should investigate this. Okay. The tennis net is broken. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. When I came in here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So like someone took the cable off. Why would they do that?
Hey.
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's about 50 feet long. How can everyone just guess how long things are? Like Kyo guessed that the rope was 60 feet long or whatever. Oh, if it's 50 feet long, how long is the thing? How big is the thingy? The pool? Okay, I was in the tennis club until middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
It pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that. Did you know Ryoma? I never met him, but I heard a lot from him. So that's why he knew stuff about Ryoma.
You know,
These days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
jeez.
Once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him. Regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
No.
I just wanted to know how long it was. Thanks. Detectives get bothered by small details. Yep, like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What? Okay, tennis net cable. All right, now we can move on. That's why we couldn't leave before. In D&D, lengths of rope are just sold as 50 feet, so it sounds good. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Okay, we have to go to the magician's thing. Okay, that's bugs. That's wait. That's made. That's keyboard. Where the heck is her room? I wish I could become a Morbius for like a vampire. That would be my ultimate goal. Where the heck is her room? Brain, please. Brain, I promise you can do it. Why is there an exclamation mark here? That's where I want to go. Okay. I just like vampires. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My dad took me to watch The Crow when I was a kid. That's my Batman origin story. Would I rather be Malkavian or Nosferatu? Malkavian, for sure. This is Himiko's research lab. What were you going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show, I need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
You can't quit. You can't quit. You say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanism? That would be a problem, yep. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. What guy? This guy?
Shuichi.
Did you want to ask me something? No.
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after, which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
hey,
What were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. No, it's not. You take up so much time and I don't like you at all. Yeah, we're going to be playing Mass Effect in the next like 2 weeks, finally. After you regain consciousness, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9. I left Gonta's lab. Okay, I thought I'd be back in an hour, but then something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was like 9 p.m. Okay, she started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something? Whoa, his face.
If I remember correctly,
Didn't you ask Harumi to be your mom?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking and then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half? She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Okay, our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Catch me if you can.
That is.
Is that a request?
So that means...
So then Karumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
Disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So,
Do your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 p.m. till nighttime, both Kokichi and Karumi have alibis. I mean, unless they were working together. I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. By the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. I did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing me. Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. So is this how she got... This Miyu, right? It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Kenny has to talk about me all the time, so Kenny has to start sentences with beep all the time. By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Bratzo, I cannot in all good conscience read that out loud, but I just want you to know I saw what you wrote. Hi, Allie. Where were you and what were you doing? I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Kokichi. Oh, I already talked to you. Sorry. I don't want to hear you talk again. You talk so long. All right, what's in here? Saw. What a huge saw. It's probably used for the saw a person in half trick. Okay. There are several swords stabbed into a human-sized box, but if there was a person inside, they'd come out just fine. That's the trick. This has nothing to do with the case. Okay. Pigeons. This is a big cage. I might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case. Oh yeah, I watched Encanto this year too, and I also didn't like that movie. Oh, another water tank. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. If we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open up there? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Okay, so that's how she gets out of the tank. I guess we'll talk to her too. What are you doing here? I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Okay.
hey, so
Did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. Well, WALL-E is a movie that's made for you to fall asleep during. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it truly is made for you to go to sleep. Nothing exciting is happening for like 95% of it. Okay, so she left that guy alone. I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way even plain old me can help out. Can you stop saying plain over and over again? Is the saw trick box non-binary? That's a good question. What a huge saw. Yep. We've still got Body sewing box. Is this used for magic tricks too? Yep, we saw this already. Nothing to do with the case. Okay, let's look around. So we've looked at the saw. We've looked at this. We've looked at. We haven't talked to Kaito yet.
But you know,
Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is... It makes things kind of boring. Are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
I guess you could think about it that way. Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. Okay. That's...
You're so dumb.
Yep, you're dumb.
What?
Who are you calling stupid? No need to yell. What have I not looked at? Oh, I can leave. I don't know if I've ever seen the movie Obsessed. Wait, okay, so there is that one last space where they're like here. Why is there an exclamation mark here? Do I need to talk to Kurumi too? Because I just talked to old girl over here. I talked to her, but I didn't talk to Kurumi. City Papu, thank you for the host. All right, what are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening. Right, so that was when we last saw Ryoma, and he was like, I really don't want to die because I want everyone to not want to die.
So,
The last time I saw him was way before then.
Then.
Okay, what's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive, Gonta was the last one to see him alive around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured. Okay, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
We at least know Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Okay. That should be it. Okay, good. All right, it only took an hour and a half to get through this part. So yay.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see.
Oh, that was fun. What are you talking about?
But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
Well, bye everyone. Bye. Hope you enjoyed my stream. This is the last moment that I will ever be streaming. I'm gonna redeem stop. And that's it for me. Goodbye. Thanks everyone.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway,
It got worse.
the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
Thank you for the bonk. Thank you for being cool.
Shuichi.
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Dumbass.
Why call me a dumbass right now? Why do I look worried? Because Monokuma was just talking about his porn habits.
Don't worry about it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me. I'm the sidekick, you
Why?
jerk. Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the cull.
Idiot.
I believed in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end,
I
but
believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. So many variants on Monokuma right now. Thank you, chat.
Shuichi.
We're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's Kamina?
Keep your chin up.
That's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. Cool. I was about to say, I'm going to make my prediction right before we do this. So if you think I can predict, I did predict who died and how this time. So, right, I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Okay, so we're going to probably have to walk out because that's what's been happening. I'm going to just test just in case I don't have to. Oh, no, I don't have to, thankfully. Okay. Please? I don't think that's where I need to go. I need to go to the front area, but that's okay. We can walk from here, or in this case, run. You're kind of scary, little guy. What happened to the horsey, by the way? I've already forgotten and then remembered and then forgotten again. That was enough out of you. I don't want to talk to him anymore. And then I'll probably just take a really, really quick break. Like, I won't even go to BRB. I'll just go to the bathroom and... I did chest bump him. He's fine.
Everyone!
Okay. Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained. We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course you don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Oh, just wait, Kenny. He's probably going to be super cute during the trial, too. I'm obsessed with him, and I hope that he's not the killer. I get swayed because if I would have, like, focused in 2, I would have noticed who the killer was in some of the cases, but I just like some of these characters so much. Yes, I also love the buff Monokuma so much. All right, let's put an end to this at the class trial. You're right. All right. Let's look at everybody. I got a minute before the poll is over. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll come back and choose someone, and then we'll do the trial. So enjoy staring at everyone. I'll be right back in just a sec. Hello, I'm back. I left the room and I thought Danny and Max were here, but I don't know where they went. And they're not here, but the dog is. So I was like, they didn't take the dog for a walk, so I have literally no idea. All right. Who am I gonna pick that did it? I think Miu did it. I'm probably wrong, but I just have this feeling. I feel like it's too obvious for Maki to have done it. I don't think that... I mean, Karumi could be doing some kind of like... Maybe old boy over here, forgot his name, Kokichi, told her, made a request to kill him, but that doesn't make any sense. I think Miu being in her underwear is kind of suspicious and kind of like weird. I don't think it was Angie. I think the body was in, like, hoisted across. Cutie Honey was a good movie. Did we watch it this year? Did we watch Cutie Honey this year? That was really good. I'm gonna say Miu. But it could have also been, I feel like Maki's, it's too weird how suspicious Maki is. Like, it feels like too fake. So I'm gonna say it was Miu because she's like the ultimate inventor, and it was like some kind of weird contraption that was made and shit like that. So that's my guess. I'm locking it in. This fucking statue. His tuck is so good. When you're so sus, you must be innocent. Exactly. There's a point. This is the second time I've guessed Miu. I hate her. But I really feel it in my bones this time. All right, the door appeared before us with pomp as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. Tuckingham Palace, that's where we are. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing, just as we passed through the door. Oh, Max and Danny just came back. I don't know where they were. Also, Allie might be right. I might just keep guessing Miu until it's Miu. It started up again. This time I have like good reasons though, at least. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning. Wait.
Welcome!
Good, a nice time for break for my throat time. All right, you've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place, it should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the excisals to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I'm happy to be used as a slave by Father. Ugh.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside? And those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. I know the one tongue image of him, it's too much. They're not with us, as in they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me how you intend to bargain for your lives. You already tried this joke like 2 times on me. It's not going to work. The class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. How much money to use that Monokuma tongue for the bits alert picture? None. I don't think I could handle that. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. Just a little birthday tennis guy, just a little guy, just a little man. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Cool. Yes, I do want to save.